this is my vlog. Welcome if you are new, and thank you for coming back and spending time with you. Wait, with me? If you're not. Wow, we got there. Okay. Today was actually going to be what I eat in a day for a double day, meaning a cardio session in the morning, which is meant to be 8 miles, and a workout at the gym, which is about an hour to an hour and 20 minutes, roughly speaking. However, I've injured myself and I'm going to just admit that so that we can move forward. So today's is actually going to be on what I can do with an injury. And I think that's the most important thing to remember if you are an athlete or regular individual who just enjoys movement. There are still things that you can do in your injury, and we are so quick to jump to unraveling and feeling that frustration and guilt and shame that we can't do anything. Yes, my pain is horrible. It's in my back. It's the middle of my back on the right hand side. We, as in Joseph is right there filming me, I think it could be my QL or it could be a rib. I'm starting to lean towards QL more than anything, which is a muscle in your back, which means that I'm quite limited on what I can do because that part of your back is a part of almost every single movement. However, there's always something I can do, and that's what I want to focus on today, with food thrown in. So I promise you I'll still show you some things that I eat commonly. I'm trying to get as much protein in as possible because I'm building a muscle. Yes. And I want to be able to run major distances, having ran 16 miles as my longest run so far last week, which was about 26 kilometers. So I'm going to take you through today. I'm going to attempt a walk. I'm going to attempt a bike ride at the gym, see how that feels, and I'll do whatever I can as a workout that will not impair my back or make it worse. Thank you for being here. Oh, that's glorious. Sunshine. Vancouver has not had much of it lately, so this is so nice. Anyways, I do not intend to have this entire vlog of me talking to you while walking. I just wanted to make a comment because some of you might be wondering, why am I out walking if I'm in quite a lot of pain with my back? Why am I not sitting and recovering? And I just want to make something clear that there is a time and a place for that. And if I was in extreme pain while I was walking, I would be stopped and doing some other form of getting blood flow to that area. Maybe that would be through hot cold compress, maybe that would be through massage, maybe that would be through some other modality. All in all, at the end of the day, every single one of those formats that I just listed, walking, movement, etc., the benefit it's giving to you is by bringing blood flow to the area so that your body can recover itself. That's the whole point. And so with physio, you'll notice they'll give you exercises. It's because they're trying to find movement patterns that you can do on your own that are safe for you to do, that are manageable pain for you to complete, so that you can get blood flow to that area in the most optimal way. So movement is the best way to get blood flow to any area of your body. If you are unable to move, that's when you would be getting somebody else to try to encourage a blood flow response to that area through massage and etc. So walking, though it's painful, is not excruciating, and it's safe for me to do, and it's allowing blood flow to come to that area. And so that is why I'm out walking. And we're going to see how the bike does, because if the bike is a manageable pain as well, then I can still get in my workout for the day, for my cardio workout, my running benefit workout, and I will still do my upper body workout, just focusing on areas that do not encourage anything above like a 5 out of 10 pain response. Okay, that's all for now. Bye. I am back. So this is my breakfast. I do have this every morning, and it's oats, blueberries, strawberries, peanut butter, salt, and cinnamon, and that's it. I love it this way. It's my favorite. This is the milk that I'm using right now. And we got it by accident. There wasn't any almond milk, right? So we had to get almond cashew, and it's a little bit more calorically dense, but I'm just saying. We ain't fancy with our peanut butters. Sometimes we get different than this, but mainly it's this little Kraft organic, or no, sorry, not organic, all natural with sea salt. Extra salt, please, all of the salt. And then just regular egg whites for my protein. So I cook them up with salt and pepper and smash that down. Every once in a while, if I'm like super busy in the morning, I might just throw my oats in and do like a protein shake with 1 scoop of protein and my milk. But this morning I actually have the time and availability, so I prefer to have whole proteins, like a real proteins, not supplemental protein, if I can, when I can, where I can. So yeah, egg whites, oats, peanut butter, berries, milk, etc. Breakfast. So exciting. And Joey and I will eventually be going to the gym. I will be trying out the stationary bike. Hopefully that will feel okay. And get those miles in somehow, obviously. I'm going to turn the camera on Joey for a second.
Oh no.
Joseph?
Hi.
Why do you feel as though, as a physiotherapist, it is important to move when injured?
I think movement in and of itself is incredibly healthy. I think that's been proven in the research time and time again. And so not only are you depriving yourself of the natural health benefits of movement in and of itself, but in addition, when you are injured, movement can provide blood flow to the area, and that's part of the healing process. So by moving, you are psychologically making yourself resilient to the idea that you're injured or identifying with your injury, but B, helping it heal by moving it, getting blood flow to the area.
And what type of movement is okay when injured? And what type is not okay? So like pain scale rating of 10.
I think the general idea for prescription of movement is any movement is okay. The only movement that's not okay is any movement that causes any significant amount of pain. So we're talking like higher than a 5 out of 10. Or any movement that causes your pain to, your pain doesn't subside.
Worsen?
So yeah, it's okay if it causes a little bit of pain, as long as that pain subsides. If the pain does not subside, then you probably want to avoid that movement. Ideally, you're looking at about like a 24-hour window. So if your pain subsides within the next 24 hours, you're okay to do that movement again. If your pain does not subside, either don't do the movement or find an alternative movement.
Cool. Thank you, Dr. Joey, Professor Joey, Daddy Joey.
Sure that it's true. I'm saving all my heart just for you. Won't you say that you love me too? Like I love you now.
We just finished our day back, trying to race at turtle pace to get to a client session. Only able to take turtle pace, like literally, cannot go very fast right now. The bike felt good. I don't feel any worse than I did prior to the bike, so that's a good sign, I hope. And we'll see from there. But now I have to sit for about an hour for a client call. And then I'll probably try and lay on the floor and do some stretches afterwards. I'm not going to eat before this. I usually would eat again right now, but I do not have time. 1 hour on the bike. I was only able to do 16 miles because that's the pace that I could go without feeling excruciating pain, but manageable pain. I apologize for the sound of water in the background of this. I really need water before we go on. Oh, actually, our water's supposed to be shut off. It was supposed to be an 8-mile run today, so generally I would think it's a 3-to-1, which would be 24 miles on the bike. And you know what? I did the best I could do with the pain that I have, and I'm really proud of that and not pushing past that or through that or making this worse than it could be. So I'm gonna pee and go my client call, and then I'll show you what we did after. Okay, I just finished a client call. So Joey, the hero that he is, made us chicken and rice, and it has sriracha and soy sauce, I believe, in it right now. He is on his way to go and get some more groceries and some vegetables. I try to eat my vegetables right now earlier in the day so that towards the end of the night I'm not having foods with a ton of water in them, because I otherwise pee through the night and I can't. So I try to get all my fibrous foods in from morning to like the afternoon, and then evening is just carbs and proteins. That's it. So I'm gonna smash this because I am hungry. I'm hungry. And I will check back in for my snack. Okay, I just finished with clients. I have not eaten since the chicken rice bowl, except Joey did get me a dark chocolate almond chava bar, and I ate most of it. And now I'm gonna do an upper body workout, but I'm gonna make sure that I focus on nothing that nothing that requires me to move or twist my back. Sitting for those spine calls was actually really good. I felt okay, which is nice, but as soon as I stood, like the standing movement does not feel good, and then walking feels okay. Sitting down here felt horrible. So I'm gonna just try to stay on the ground as much as possible. I have some 10-pound plates here that I'm gonna use, and then I will see how rolling feels after that. But right now, I'm just gonna get this workout done. I'm gonna do as much as I can possibly do without pain, or with the least amount of pain, or with manageable pain. And I'll check back in after. Normally I would have eaten again. However, this chocolate bar is so good that it's good enough snack. So some days it just be like that. I have a pin, so chocolate. I'll catch you at dinner. I was only able to do technically 5 exercises with no pain, so that was a 15-minute workout. But my biceps feel jacked. I'm now going to take a bath. I'm going to lay in the bathtub because I'm in pain and the heat will feel so nice, but also just being in water, being weightless, I think will feel really good for a second. So I'm gonna jump in there. I'm probably gonna bring a bowl of veggies in there with me because Joey just picked up a bunch of veggies, and I like to have where I can, have my fruits and veggies separate just so I can get the most bang for my buck nutritionally. So I'll show you what that looks like, and I'll remove the sound because I know that this is probably very loud and annoying. But anyways, this is part of my recovery. I did want to talk about that fact that I only did 15 minutes and I only did the movements that were manageable for me. I was still able to move. I was still able to get chest, triceps, and my biceps with the tiniest bit of core involved. I listened to my body. I did not push through extreme pain or make it worse. I did what was manageable for me. I stopped at the point where I could not find any other alternatives. And today, with this major back pain that I'm having, I was still able to do an hour of cardio that felt okay, on top of a 45-minute walk with a 15-minute cruise through workout, and now some beautiful recovery time. Remembering that our pain and our injuries are not our identity, and I always come with it with a logical mind. So I could have said, oh my gosh, my back is in so much pain, I can't do anything today. And instead I said, what can I do today? And I think that's the biggest lesson that you can bring into injury, and into building this relationship with fitness long term, is it's not about what you can't do, it's about what can you do right now. And I'm building that as well, that trust within myself. But the more that I still continue to do these things, as well as listen and respect my body and my mind, the more I feel like I can enter these situations without completely falling apart. So I'm gonna jump into this bath. I'll show you my little veggie bowl that I bring in, and then I will show you what I have for dinner. And I think that we'll call it. I think I'll just call it from there because it's almost the end of the day. So I have to close this. I finished my bath. That was wonderful. It felt so good. My back is still feeling a little bit dicey, but honestly, so much better than it did earlier today. So for dinner, you saw that I had my veggies in the bathtub. It's been about an hour since then. I'm having an everything bagel. One half of the bagel has cottage cheese on it. The other half of the bagel has egg with nutritional yeast, salt, and pepper on it. As I noted earlier, I'm trying to get all of my fibrous fruits and veggies, etc., in earlier in the day and going towards just protein and carbs towards the end of the day, because I have been peeing so frequently through the night, and this is now supporting me not doing that. So I can actually sleep uninterrupted. It's so nice. And also it's just helping my digestive system on my runs in the morning, especially long runs. So I will be eating this, and I will likely eat yogurt and granola for like a snack in about 2 hours, and then I'll go to bed. I feel really good. Like, my back didn't get worse today. In fact, it feels a bit better than it did, as I mentioned, which is really exciting. So I know that none of the movements that I did were a hindrance to me. And I'm just so excited that I still was able to move my body, even though I was in pain. I'm not a wimp, and I know that. And so if I'm saying that I'm in pain and I'm actually admitting to an injury, I've done something. That's not a good place for me to be. However, I'm also not a victim in this. And I was so lucky that today when I woke up and this was as bad as it was, I was in the right mindset for it, because if it catches you off guard, it can be so debilitating. So I'm also very lucky to have Joseph, because he's a physiotherapy. And so whenever I say something and I need a soundboard, I can soundboard off of him, like asking if I could go for a walk, even if I had a bit of pain, is that okay? And he said yes. And that just brings me so much support, but also just calmness that I'm going to be okay. And this is not something that occurs often, and I likely did it in one of my workouts, and I don't know which one, and it's okay, because I likely never will know which one it was, and all I can do now is focus on what I can do next. What's the next best step for me? So I'm going to smash this, because I'm actually so hungry. I have been a hungry little demon all friggin' day long. This is my life now. It's just hunger, food, hunger, because I'm running the 4 days a week. That's getting longer and longer in distances, with really intense strength training on top of that. And I feel so good, but I need to fuel. Thank you for being here with me. I really value you spending this time with me. If there's anything that you ever want to see, please let me know. If you want me to take you on a legit what I ate in today, I will. I'll never tell you totals, because everybody's different, and these are just for ideas. All right, I'm gonna eat this. I'm hungry. Love you. Bye.